7.5. Sold at $5 your way. Bidder number 118. 118 the buyer. Hey, I got a soak and splash bonsai water slide. It's the wrong time of year. Freeze your kids. How about 5 and go? 5 and go. 5 and go. 2.5's bid, but I want 5 where? 2.5 and I want 5 going to be $5 bid. 2.5 and I want 5 here. Now 7.5. 5 and I want 7.5. 7.5 on it. Now 10. 7.5 and now 10. 7.5 and I want 10. 7.5 and I want 10. Sold at 7.5. Number 29. 29 the buyer.
Hold on, I'm trying to fish. Brand new in the box from QVC. Do it.
Some kind of a rack or something?
Oh, I think it's like a Swiffer mop.
Oh, okay, like a reusable Swiffer mop thing. It's brand new. It's still in the packaging. How about 5 and go on that? 5's bid. Now it's 7.5. 5 and I want 7.5 on it. Going to be 7.5 and go. Got 5 and I want 7.5. 5 and I want 7.5. 7.5 right here and now 10. 7.5 and now 10. 7.5 and how will your floors get clean? 7.5 and now 10. Going to be 10. 10. 12.5. 10. 12. How will your floors get clean? 12.5. 10. 12.5. Going to be 12.5 on it. At 10 and I want 12.5. Sold at $10 your way. Number 138. $10. 138. What do we got? Got a tote full of pool toys, it looks like. Let's do that and get it out of the way. Got a whole tote full of pool toys. And outdoor toys and little floats, sandbox stuff. It's little kids' toys for out in the yard and out by the pool. How about 5 and go for the whole tote? 5 and go, going to be $5. Got 2.5 and I want 5. 2.5 and I want 5, going to be $5, going to be 5 here, 7.5, 5, 7.5, 5, 7.5, going to be 7, it's worth it, give me 7.5, 7.5 and now 10, 7.5 is still worth it, give me $10, 7.5 and now 10, sold at 7.5, 45, 7.5, 45. We sold that. All right, we got to, folks, I got to ask you to try and keep it down. I got a whole lot to sell still, and I don't want to wear my voice out, and I got to be able to hear my staff or my helpers. 5-drawer chest right there. I did sell that. It's 45. He's right there. On that 5-drawer chest right there, and I'm going to need 20 and go. How about 10? Got 10 here first, and now 15, and now 20. 15 in the middle, 20 where? 20 here now, 25 and a 130. 25, 30 here now, 5 going to be 35 and a 140 now, 5. 40 now, 5 going to be 45 on it, 40 speed, 45 and a 150. 50 here, 5 where? Going to be 55. 55 and a 160 now, 5 going to be 65. 60 now, 5 going to be 65 on it. Got 60 now, 5. 60 now, 5. 60 now, 5. Sold at $60 your way, bidder number 95. 95 the buyer. Hey, Dion, can I get you to move the pool toys? He's coming around this way. All right. All right. Let's see. What do we got? Hey, we got a little inflatable pool right there. Why don't we put that with that cooler? Little styrofoam cooler, a.k.a. thing you can pack the stuff you buy in. Wink, wink. All right. How about 5 and go? It's the pool. 5 there, now 7.5 where? Got 5 and I want 7.5 on it, going to be 7.5 and go. Got 5 and I want 7.5. 5, 7.5 here, now. Oh, wait, was that you, bid? Okay, that was behind you. 5, 7.5 with you, and now I've got your 7.5, and now 10. 10 back there, 12.5 where? 10, 12.5. 10, 12.5, going to be 12.5 on it. Got 10, but I want 12.5. Sold at $10.29. $10.29, that came with the cooler. All right. Nice little, all right. All right. It's missing one rod off the door. It's a nice little shelf unit. Kind of like a, I want to say Rococo, but I know that's wrong. Anyway, that piece right there, you can see what style it is because y'all got eyes. And I'm going to need 10 and go. 10 and go on that shelf unit on the wall. 10 and now 15. 10 but a 115. 10 but a 115, going to be 15 on it. 10 but a 115 where? Even a 15 here, now 20, and now 25. At 20, now 25 on it, going to be 25 on it, 25 and a 130. 25 and a 130, your turn at 30. So I've got 25 and now 30. 30 here now, 5, going to be 35. 30 now, 5, your turn at 35, going to be 35 on it. 30's bid back there, 5 where, going to be 35. Sold at $30 your way, number 133. 133, just a second too late. I'm really not trying to miss anybody's bids, I promise. Al, what you got?
She wants me to bid on this.
All right. TJ, selling over this way. I got a bucket of paint and painting supply. Well, paint tools. And I've got 5 on it, but I want 10. 5 and I want 10, going to be $10 bid. 5's in, 10 to go. Even a 10, going to be $10, 7.5, and now 10. So now 10 here, 12.5. 10, 12 and a half, going to be 12 and a half on it. Got 10, but I want 12 and a half. Sold at $10, number 33. $10, number 33. Dion, you got a car starter kit there?
We got a Craftsman drill. Looks like it's hardly ever been used. Got a couple drill bits.
All right. No, we're going to do choice by the box set there. So there's 3 choices. There's 3 choices.
I tell you what, Rob, put those two together.
All right, that'll work. That'll work. So there's 2 choices. The blue and the gray are coming together. The red is by itself. And I've got 5 here. Now 10, 5, and I want 10. 5, and I want 10 here, but I want 15 there. 15 from you, and now 20. 20 here, now 5. 20 now 5, going to be 25 a choice. 20's bid 5 way are going to be 25. 20 now 5, going to be 25 a choice. 20 now 5, 25 here, now 30. Got 25 out here, but I want 30. 25 and I want 30, going to be $30 bid. 25 and I want 30, sold at $25 your way. What's the number? 128, you want 1 or 2? Takes 1, you want the red or the... Takes the red. All right, drill's gone. I'm going to sell the blue and gray. We've got the other tools right there. How about 10? Got 5 here, 10 over there. I've got 5 by me, 10 here, 15. 10 right there in the middle, now 15 where? I've got 10 right here, 15. 15 and now 20. 15 but I want 20. 15 but I want 20, going to be $20 bid. 15's in, 20 to go. Sold at $15, number 45. Take some 15 to 45. We got a nice piece of marble right down here on the table. Nice thick slab of marble right there. 2 pieces, we're going to sell them. That one's got cuts. Let's sell this piece, then we'll sell that piece. We'll sell a piece on top of the table first. How about 10 and go? 10 and go for the piece sitting on top of the table. Nice piece of marble. 10 and go. 10. I know it's heavy, but the door's right here. 10 and go. 10 and go. How about a $5 bid? 5 here, now 7.5 where? 5 and I want 7.5 on it. 5 and I want 7.5 where? 5 and I want 7.5 on it, going to be 7.5 and go. 5 and I want 7.5 and now 10. 7.5 and now 10. 7.5 and I want 10, going to be $10 bid. 7.5's in, 10 to go, going to be $10 on it. 7.5 and I want 10. 10 here, 12.5. 10, 12.5. I know it's heavy, but it's pretty. 10, 12.5. Sold at $10 your way. 86 the buyer. Right over there, I've got a scroll saw, a skill circular saw. Nice skill circular saw. Still got its box. Got 10, but I want 15. 10, but I want 15. Going to be 15 on it. Going to be 15 and go. Got 10, but I want 15, and now 20. 15, but I want 20. 15, but I want 20. Going to be $20 bid. 15's in. 20 to go. 20. I've got 15, 17 and a half, and now 20. 20. 17 and a half, but I want 20. Going to be $20 bid. 17 and a half's in. Now 20. Sold at 17 and a half, number 29. 17 and a half, number 29. A juice guru. And I'm going to need 10 and go. Up at a $10 bid. Got 10, but I want 15. 10, but I want 15. Going to be 15 on it. Got 10, but I want 15. 15, but I want 20. 15, but I want 20. Going to be $20 bid. 20 now 5. 20 now 5. Going to be 25 on it. 20's bid 5 way. Going to be 25. 20 now 5. Going to be 25 on it. Sold at $20 your way. Number 53. $20, 53. All right. Let's sell that other piece of marble that's underneath the table there. That one's got some cuts made into the corners on it tonight, and in the middle. All right. It's got some cuts. Needs to be worked on, but it is a nice big piece. How about 5 and go? 5 and go. Going to be $5 on it. Going to be 5 and go. Up at a $5 bid. 5 and go on the piece of marble down below. Going to be 5 and go. Let's put it with some. Let's put that with some inflatable pools, because nothing goes with marble like inflatable children's pools. All right. Sprinkler and a pool and marble, so you can display them, I guess. How about 5 and go? 5 and go, going to be 5. Got 2.5 and now 5. 2.5 and I want 5, going to be $5 bid. 2.5's in, 5 to go, going to be $5 on them. Sold at 2.5, 45. 2.5, 45. What do we got? Got a nice little sander, a little orbital sander there. Black & Decker. How about 10 and go? 10 and go, going to be 5 and go. 5 there first, and now 10. Got 5 in the blue hat, and now 7.5. 7.5. 5, 7.5 on it, going to be 7.5 there, and now 10. Now 10 here, 12.5. 10 here, 12.5. 12.5 on it, 12.5 and I want 15. 12.5 and I want 15. 12.5 and I want 15, 17.5. 15's in, but I want 17.5. 15's in, 17.5, now 20. That's 17.5 and I want 20. 17.5 and I want 20, you're going to be 20 here, and now 22.5. 20 now 2.5, 22.5. 20 now 2.5, going to be 22.5. 20 now 2.5, going to be 22.5. 22.5. Sold at $20 your way, number 131. 131 the buyer. All right. Nice little box, nice little bowl. 5 and go. 5 and go, going to be $5 bid, going to be $5 on it. 5 there, 7.5 where? Got 5 and a 1, 7.5. 5 and a 1, 7.5, going to be 7.5. 7.5 here, and now 10. 7.5 and now 10. 7.5 and a 1, 10. 10, 12.5. 10, 12.5, 12.5 on it. 10, 12.5. Sold at $10 your way, number 125. 125 the buyer. Brand new laser level in the box. How about 20 and go? 20 and go, going to be 20. How about 10 and go? 10 over here, but I want 15 where? 10, but I want 15 there. Now 20, now 25. 25 there, now 30 where? 25, 30 here, now 5, going to be 35. 30 now 5. 30 now 5, going to be 35 on it. Got 30 now 5 where? Going to be 35. 30 now 5. Sold at $30 right there in the jacket, number 103. 103 the buyer. Box of decorative items. Giant shock that there's decorative items here. How about 5 and go? 5 here, and now 7.5 where? Got 5 and a 1, 7.5, going to be 7.5 on it. Got 5 and a 1, 7.5 where? 5 and a 1, 7.5 on it. 5 and a 1, 7.5. Sold at $5 your way. Bidder number is 91. 91 the buyer. Folks, I want to do something slightly different. I want to sell choice on the memory foam mattresses that are brand new. There are 3 sets. There is a queen, and there are 2 twins. They're right there against the wall, and I'm going to sell choice by the set. I'm not selling the frames. I'll sell those in a minute. Right now, I am selling the memory foam mattresses. They are brand new. They were only used to stage houses for showings. No one has slept on them. Maybe somebody sat on one of them once. Brand new. There's 3 of them total, and I'm selling them choice. How about 50 and go? 50 back there, 75 where? 50 but a 175, 50 but a 175, got 50, 75 here, and now 80. 75, how about 80? 75 and a 180, going to be 80, going to be 80 here now, 5 where, going to be 85, 80 now, 5, going to be 85 a choice, 85 and a 190, 85 and a 190, 85 and a 190, going to be 90 back there, 90 now, 5, 90 now, 5, going to be 95 a choice, 95 and a 100, 95 and a 100, going to be 100 here, and now 505, 110. 105, 110, 115, 110, 115, 110, 115, going to be 115, 120 here, 120 now, 125, 120 now, 5, 120 now, 125, 125, and now 130, 130 here, 135, 130 here, 135 to you, going to be 135, 130 right here, 135, and now 140, 140, 135, 140, 140, 145, 145, and I want 150, 150, 155, 150 out here, 155 to you. 150's in, 155 going to be 155. 155 going to be, have you priced these at the store? 155. 150's in, now 155 going to be 155. 155 going to be 155, 160. 160, 160, and now 165. 165, and I want 170. 170. 165, and I want 170, 170, 175. 170's in, 175, now 180. 200, 210. 200, 210, going to be 210. 200 now, 10, going to be 210. Got 200, 210, 210, 220, 210, 220, 230, 220 here, 230 to you, going to be 230, 230, 240, 230, 240, 240, 250, 240, but I want 250, 250, 240, 245, 250, 255, 250, 255, going to be 255, 260, 255, and I want 260, 260, 265. They're like $1,000 in the store. 260 now, 265, going to be 265. 265, 270, 265 and on 270, 275 going to be 275, 270 now 5, 275 and on 280, 280, 280 now 5 going to be 285, 280 now 5, she's walking away, 280 here now, 285 going to be 285, 280 now 5 going to be, you can still play the game, 280 now 5 going to be 285, he's going to be sleeping on your bed, 280 now 5 going to be 285, 285 and now 290, 290 now 295, 295 and I want 300. 300, 300, how about 310? 310, show and beat him up. 310, 310, 320, beat her up. 320, 330, 320, 330, gonna be 330 on it. 330, 340, 330, 340, gonna be 350. How about 360? 350, 360, 350, 360, gonna be 360 on it. 350's right here, but I want 360 where? 350 now, 360, last call. $360 memory foam mattress choice out of the 3. I've got 350, but I want $360. 360, 370, 360, 370, gonna be 370, 380, 370, but I want 380, gonna be 380 on it. 380, sold at $370 a choice. Number 21, you ought to take all 3. Takes the queen. Takes 1. Number 21 takes the queen size mattress. I'm going to sell choice on the 2 twins now. How about, it does come with the box springs, does not come with the frame. Okay, queen and the box spring for the queen is gone. I've got the twin size, there's 2 of them. I'm selling them choice. How about 100 and go? 100 and go, going to be $100 bid. It's going to get there anyway, and we all know it. 100 and go. 100 and go, going to be $100 bid, going to be $100 bid. 100 and go, going to be $100 bid. Able to 100, going to be $100 bid. 50. 50's bid, now 60. At 50, now 60, going to be $60 here, now 70. 60 now, 70, 70 now, 80. 70 now, 80, going to be $80 bid. 70 now, 80, going to be 80 now, 90, going to be 90, going to be $90 bid. 80 now, 90. 80 now, 90, going to be $90 bid. 80 now, 90, going to be $90 on it. 80's bid, 90 where, going to be $90 bid. 90 now, 100. 90 now, 100, going to be 100. Come on, prove me right. 90 now, 100, going to be $100 bid. 90 now, 100, going to be $100 bid. 90 now, 100, going to be $100 on it. 90's bid, and now 100 where? 90 now, 100. I hate being wrong. Sold at $90 a choice. Number 46. Takes 2. Takes 1. Okay. Underbidder, would you like one at the same price?
I can't use 2, and I just apologize.
All right. Open it back up. How about 50 and go? 50, and we got 1 twin left, and that's what I'm selling. 50's bid, now 60 where? 60 here, now 70 where? At 60 now, 70 going to be 70, going to be 70 now, 80 going to be $80 bid. 70 now, 80 going to be $80 on it. 70's bid, 80 to go, 80 now, 90. 80 now, 90 going to be $90 bid. 80 now, 90 going to be $90 on it. Got 80 now, 90 going to be $90 bid. 80 now, 90, don't shake your head, no, at me bid. 80 now, 90 going to be $90 bid. 80 now, 90, we're going to be $90 on it. 80 now, 90. 80 now, 90. Sold at $80 your way. Bidder number 93. 93 the buyer. All right. Glue gun. Forearm style. Oh my. Those come in handy. I got 5 and now 10. 5 and now 10. Going to be $10 bid. 5's in, 10 to go. Forearm forklifts got 7.5 and now 10. 7.5 and now 10. 10, 12.5. 10, 12.5. 10, 12.5. Going to be 12.5 on them. 10, 12. It's all coming together one money. 10, 12.5. 10, 12.5 and a 115. 12.5 and a 115. 12.5 and a 115. So 12.5, number 29. 12.5, 29. Where'd Allie go? Ah. Right over here, I'm going to sell all these brass pieces right here in this corner. They're all coming together. I got a little bird figurine. I got a couple of them, actually. Little micro spittoon. All that coming together one money. All the little brass figures right there. All one money. And I'm going to need 5 and go. 5 here, now 10 here, but a 115. Got 10, but a 115, now 20. 15, but a 120. 15 right here, but a 120. We're going to be $20 on it. 15, how about 17 and a half? 17 and a half and now 20. 17 and a half and a 120, going to be $20 bid. $20 here, now 22 and a half. At 20 now, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, going to be 22 and a half. 22 and a half. Sold at $20, number 72. $20, number 72. Got a boob light. Nice ceiling light and some figurines. It's all coming together one money. And I'm going to need 10 and go, going to be $10 bid. Even to 10, going to be 10, going to be 10, going to be $5 in, going to be $5 on it. 5 and go, going to be $5 back there. And now 10. 5 and a 110. 5, 7.5. 7.5 and now 10. 7.5, 10, 12.5. 10, 12.5, going to be 12.5. Got 10 over there, 12.5 to you, going to be 12.5 and a 115. 12.5 and a 115. 12.5 and a 115. Sold at 12.5. Number 118. 118 the buyer. What do we got? Miter saw and a cordless drill. All right. All that coming together. One money going to be 10 and go. 10, 5, and now 10. All together. 5's bid. 10 here, but a 115. 10, but a 115. 10, but a 115. 10, but a 115 here. 15, 15, 10, but a 115. 15 here, and now 20. 15 but a 120. 15 but a 120. 20 out here, now 5 going to be 25. 20 now 5. 20 now 5 going to be 25 but a 130. 25 but a 130. You're out, sir. Going to be 30. 25 but a 130. 25 but a 1. Don't shake your head. No, you can't buy that way. 25 but a 130. 25 but a 130. Sold at $25 your way. Bidder number 94. 94 the buyer. All right, got a Hitachi DVD camera DZBX37A. And it's got a carrying case. Brand new carrying case. It looks like the camera's brand new too. All right. Looks like it's still sealed. How about 30 and go? 30 and go. Got 30 here. 5 way are going to be 35. 30 now. 5 going to be 5 going to be 5 going to be 5 going to be 35 and now 40. 35, 40 here now. 5 way are going to be 45. 40 now. 5 going to be 45 on it. 45 and I want 50. 50 here now. 5 going to be 55. 50 now. 5 going to be. Don't look at her. Look at me. 55. 50 now. 5 going to be 55 on it. Got 50 now. 5 way are going to be 55. 55 and I want 60. 55, 60 here now. 5 going to be 65. 65, 70, now 5 going to be 75. 70 now, 5 going to be 75 on it, 75 and I want 80. 80 now, 5. 80 now, 5. 80 now, 5 going to be 5 going to be 5 going to be 5 going to be 85 on it, going to be 85 where? 80 now, 5 going to be 85. Sold at $80, number 132. 132 the buyer. All right. Got a what? All right, the inside is missing, but it's a Corningware cooker of some kind. All right, so there's pots and pans and a Corningware cooker and a nice little set right there. It's all coming together, one money. How about 20 and go? 20 and go. Got a 20 here, but I want 25 where? Got 20 now, 5. 25 and I want 30. 25 and I want 30. You're turning 30 now. 5 going to be 35. 35 and I want 40. 35 and I want 40. Going to be $40 bids. Worth it for the cooker alone. 35 and I want 40. Going to be 40 here. 5 where? Going to be 45. 40 now, 5. 40 now, 5 going to be 5. Going to be 45 and now 50. 45 and I want 50. 45 and I want 50. All that one money. 45 and I want 50. 45 and I want 50. Imagine the savings. 45 and I want 50. Sold at $45, number 72. $45, number 72.
Okay, we got boxes together. Everything that was in the box is now out.
Okay.
These two,
Decorative items right there.
it also comes with this Kodak.
That is a Kodak digital printer for photographs. The camera dock station. So a Kodak camera dock station that prints your photographs out. And it's also got some decorative items right there. All coming together, one money. How about 10 and go? 10 and go, going to be $10 bid. Going to be 10. Got 5 there first, and now 7.5. 7.5 and now 10. 7.5 and I want 10. 12.5. 10, 12.5. 12.5, 15. 12.5 and I want 15. 12.5 and I want 15 to you. Going to be 15 on it. 12.5 and I want 15. 12.5 and I want 15. Sold at 12.5 to 21. 12.5 to 21. Right over here on my table, I have a box that has some decorative items in it, and I'm going to sell that box. It's got some picture frames, and it's got a little vase. All that one money going to be 5 and go. 5 and go, going to be $5 bid, going to be 5 and go, over to 5 here, 7.5 where? Got 5, 7.5, and now 10. 7.5 and I want 10. 7.5 and I want 10. 7.5 and I want 10. 10, 12.5. 10, 12.5, going to be 12.5 on it. 10, 12.5. 12.5 and I want 15. 12.5, 15, 17.5. 15, Zam and I want 17.5. Sold at $15 to 72. $15 to 72.
Rob, somebody left this in the bathroom.
Oh! I got to make an announcement real quick. Somebody left this Kathy Van Zeeland purse in the bathroom.
And I didn't hook it.
We don't know whose it is. I'm going to have her leave this at the cashier station. If this is your purse, you might want to come get it. I'm not selling it.
Sorry.
I got the crowd trained. On that box right over there, she had it first. That box right over there looks like it's a first aid kit.
That's okay. I just cried.
Oh, I got 10 and now 15. 10 but I want 15. First aid kit, 10 but I want 15. 15, 12 and a half, 15. 12 and a half and I want 15. 12 and a half and I want 15 on it. 12 and a half's the bid, 15 to go. 15 on it, 15 here, 17 and a half. At 15 but I want 17 and a half, going to be 17 and a half. Sold at $15 to 71. $15 to 71. I got a box lot here with hardware and supplies and parts. Perfect for your tool room. All kinds of screws and nails and adhesive and a can. All that coming together, one money, 5 and go. 5 and go, going to be $5 bid, going to be 5 and go. 5 over there, 7.5 where? Got 5 and I want 7.5. 5 and I want 7.5 here, and now 10 your way, going to be $10 bid. 7.5 and I want 10. 7.5 and I want 10. 7.5 sold it. Bidder number 131 for 7.5. Right here on my table, I've got another box lot that has a little tool holder. It's got a socket set. Hold that lock up. That is a nice lock. 131 bought it. Right over here. This is a nice lock. We use these on the trailers that we've got. That set right there of tools, that whole box lot, and it's also got this little parts holder. All that coming together, one money. How about 20 and go? 20 here, and now 25. 25 and now 30. 30, 25 and a 130. 25 and a 130, going to be 30 here. 35, 35 and a 140. 35, 40 here now, 5 way are going to be 45, and now 50. 45 and a 150. 50 here now, 5 way are going to be 55. Got 50 now, 5. 50 now, 5 going to be 55 on it. It's worth it. 50 now, 5 going to be 55. Have you seen the tools in the box? 50 now, 5 going to be 55, and now 60. 55 and a 160. 55 and a 160. Sold at $55.71. $55.71. You got a deal on that, I'm telling you. Right over that way. And some clamps. Got 5 on it, but I want 10 where? 5 and a 110 going to be $10 bid. 5's in. How about 7.5 then? Going to be 7.5. I got 5 and I want 7.5. 7.5 over there, and now 10. 7.5 and now 10. Got your 7.5 with the glasses, and now 10 here. 12.5. 10 by me. 12.5. 15. 15 here. 17.5. 15's in, but I want 17.5. Going to be 17.5. 15's in, but I want 17.5. Sold at $15.21. $15.21. We got an angel, mother and daughter angel kit right there. New inbox. How about 10 and go? 10 and go going to be $10 bid. 8 on a 10 going to be $10 on number to $5 open. Going to be 5 and go over to $5 bid. That box set right there going to be 5 and go. 5 and go. Got. Nope. She's just waving because she needs a runner. What do we got there? Looks like a picture frame. Picture frame and some matting materials. All right. Matting materials. Picture frame coming with the angel box set. How about 5 and go? 5 and go, going to be $5 bid. 5 and go. Got 2.5, and now 5 where? Going to be $5 on it. Got 2.5. 5 here, 7.5. 5, 7.5. 5, 7.5. Going to be 7.5. Sold at $5 your way. $139. $139 the buyer. What do we got over there? We got a big Rubbermaid box there. Perfect for storing your outdoor gear. Comes with some what? Comes with some trash. Trash included for free. How about 10 and go? Got 10, but I want 15. 10, 15, now 20, going to be 20, going to be $20 bid. 15's in, 20 to go. At 15, but I want 20, 17.5, and now 20. Now 20, 20 here, 22.5, now 5. 22.5, now 5, going to be 25, 25, 27.5. 25's in, now 27.5. 25 on my left, 27.5 where? 27.5, going to be 27.5, and now 30. 27.5, and I want 30. 27.5, 30 here, now 2.5. 32.5, now 5. 32.5 and a 1.5 going to be 35, 37.5. 35, 37.5 going to be 37.5. 37.5 and a 140. 37.5 and a 140 going to be 40 here, now 2.5. 40 now 2.5, 42.5. Got 40 now 2.5. Sold at $40, $118. $40, $118. Ow. Temporary carpet protection. Nope. Whole box of packing goodness. How about 5 and go? 5 and go, going to be $5 bid, going to be 5 and go. Got 5 and go, going to be $5. It's worth $5. Come on, give me 5. Don't cheapskate me. Got 5. 5. Got 5 here. Now 7.5. 5 and I want 7.5 on it. Going to be 7.5 where? Got 5 and I want 7.5. 5 and I want 7.5 where? 5 and I want 7.5. 7.5. Sold at $5 your way. Number 119. $5. 119. Al, I'm going to have you sell for a minute. Give me the mic. I'm going to take a real quick break. I will be right back.
All right, guys. Can you hear me? Check, 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 check. Betty Balder, check, check. Can you hear me? Check a 1, check a 1, 2, 2, 2. Hello, hello, hello. I'm practically eating the microphone. I cannot get any louder whatsoever. Okay, we've got this sign right here, little chicks. I'm going to sell for right now. I'm not that good at it, so bid slowly. Thank you. And starting at $5. $5 bidding on $5 on that right there, on the chicks on the board right there. $5, $5. $5. How about we put it with all this makeup right here? $5. 5, 5. Got all that makeup right there. Got some good stuff. $5 right now. 5, 5. Chick and makeup. $5. 5 now 7.5. 5 now 7.5. Got 5 now 7.5. Bidding on 7.5. 5 now 7.5. Sold. $5. $2.72. 5 to 72. Thank you. We have a whole box of pet care stuff. We've got collars, food bowls, and everything you would ever want. $5. $5 right now for this. Got 2.5 now 5. 2.5 now 5. 5, 5. Bidding on 5 now. 2.5 now 5. 2.5 now 5. Sold 5. Or sold 2.5. What's in there? 136. 136. A box of mini coolers. All these, they unzip and they turn out to be coolers. You can put a couple beers or, whatever you drink in there. How about $5 all of those? Right here, $5. 5, 5. Got 2.5 now 5. 2.5 now 5. Bidding on 5. How about 5? Got 2.5 now 5. Sold 2.5. 74. 74. Moving right along. Got a makeup box right over there. 5 and go. Now 5 now